Bolden and Golden jumping it up. And Miami will have the first possession. Kyra Lewis Jr. There's Larson coming off his rookie season with Miami. A nice take.
When you've got Yakachonis with the ball in a free space, he's going to find his teammates early, just as he did there with Lewis Jr.
Jackson Rowe with 3.
Warriors doing a great job of playing defense, but not boxing out.
Yeah.
That's the 3rd offensive rebound for Miami as they finish the play. That's the last thing you want, Kevin.
Really solid for the Santa Cruz Warriors on that 2-way contract. Pella Larson from deep.
With the size and the outside capacity.
Myron Gardner in there setting a screen for Yakachonis. First minutes in the California Classic for Umar Ballo out of Indiana and Arizona. A nice finish, and also Gonzaga.
Runs the floor well. Nice ad for the Heat.
Leopold Delaunay from Le Mans in France hits the 17-footer. Coleman Hawkins bouncing it back. Clean look for Taron Armstrong.
Armstrong coming right behind his big, gets that nice little dribble.
Jay Cryer coming off a really good game, 19 points. Little push shot from 17 feet. That was nice.
Get some space open up for the Warriors. A nice little push shot. I like it.
The block for Bolden.
For Alex Tui, whether he's getting a steal or not, the activity is there. The hands are there. Yeah. He has such a big frame, and he can step outside to guard.
Gardner, a nice finish. Push shot, no good for Larson. Nice rebound, Tui.
Tui's everywhere right now.
Myron Gardner also everywhere. What a save. And Marcus Williams lays it in.
I heard you and St. Jean talking about San Francisco the other day, making sure it wasn't South Florida.
Yeah.
Didn't know. Wouldn't have known. And then here goes the Don.
The Don. Not the Bull, the Don.
Right, the Don.
After 4 years at Howard. Larson, the lob to big, bam, Vlad. Hard. That's probably not a good thing.
Yeah.
But all these guys really leaving it out there as the Warriors turn it over again. Pella Larson banking it in. Man. Gardner, good catch and finish and a foul.
And Delaunay once again using that foot speed, getting by his defender, getting to the rim.
Nice back cut.
Oh, yeah, the give and go.
Last year with the Oklahoma City Blue.
You're a big fan of Javonte Cook.
Big time.
Yeah.
Big Javonte Cook guy here. Keyshot Johnson, good cut, good reverse.
And they're face cutting the Warriors right now, getting into the paint with them behind them. Not great defensive principles being shown right now by the Warriors. Don't let them face cut in front of you.
Kyra Lewis, former Pelicans lottery pick, takes it all the way inside.
Right, yes. That you're on the right track. You're still getting better. You know, you're not supposed to play all of Summer League. There you go. Nice outside shot, ball movement from Miami, but you're not supposed to play every game in Summer League. You're supposed to show I'm doing the right things to continue on this path towards making.
Body his way down low on L.J. Cryer. Got stuck in a bad place. A run out for Madsen, back for Jackson Rowe, and one finishing through physicality.
To get to the ball, but Hawkins has to throw it up.
Will Richard with a defender draped on his back. That's a tough shot. Lewis.
Oh.
The lob was read perfectly by Hawkins. Larson, strong take. Danger. Oh, between the legs. A little sauce, but he can't finish it.
Okay, Danger. I don't know. I didn't think he had it in his bag. I like it.
Coleman Hawkins down the lane with the two-hand finish.
Now we did.
Jackson Rowe. Nice wraparound to Marquise Bolden.
And Marquise Bolden getting the finish inside. Good start for Golden State in the second.
He was 0 for 3 in the first half. That's got to feel good for him. Keyshot Johnson showing off the offhand.
Caused just a bit of confusion to allow that pass to get through on the weak side. I like the vision there, the floor vision.
Keyshot Johnson drills the three. Sets the screen for Richard. Kyra Lewis Jr. all over it. Run out for the Heat. Behind the back to Keyshot Johnson. He really is. That was awesome. Pelle Larsson's turn, and he follows his own miss.
Richard could not hit that midi that time.
Golden not slipping the screen there, and Richard will take advantage. To a curling Cryer. Good ball movement.
Wow.
Madsen wide open.
That's Warriors basketball. You saw the
Little flair for that one. Madsen sinking his teeth in there defensively. Duvernay. Atois. Cut it to 13.
great peel switch results in the turnover.
Jackson Rowe the save. Hawkins. Madsen for three. Got it.
Defense into offense. Delaney and
Jackson Rowe and the Warriors on a 9-0 push here to cut it to 10. Not for long. And alley-oop out of the timeout for Umar Ballo.
try to do it with the inside hand. That's always tough. Didn't have enough oomph on it.
A good ball movement here. Duvernay for three. Hawkins on the follow. Closest the Warriors have been all half. We're down 12 at the break. It's a lob for Keyshawn Johnson. He had it in his mind to shoot.
Yeah, he was ready to shoot before he even caught the ball.
Danger. Nicely done.
These are big frame bodies, take up space, and do a really great job of screening on offense.
Darren Armstrong all the way to the 10 for the two. Javante Cook slow to get up.
Really impressive play for Johnson, and you can see the smile on his face. He's feeling it.
Marcus Williams for three.
Big. You want to be able to have that high field goal percentage? Be a big man that can finish close to the basket.
Will Richard, that's a pretty sound.
Yeah. In the paint for making things. Dante Scott had nowhere to go.
Inside to Big Ben flag. A drop off for Settle. Gliding to the rim. Into the corner for Keyshawn Johnson, his second three of the game. Jerry Cryer stopping and popping. Dante Scott, the offensive rebound, muscles it in.
Had a little.
Makes it 81-61, so they did take a point away from Will Richard. That was a 2, not a 3. Kyra Lewis Jr. LJ Cryer out here trying to function for the Warriors, down 22, inside to Coleman Hawkins, and puts it home.
Now here's the challenge. You use all of that energy to make everything rushed on one end. Can you settle down on your end to get a bucket?
Great cut by Richard and a nice reverse to boot. 15-point game. Lewis gets free and drills it.
Across the perimeter, just guards getting open, hitting shots.
Cryer from 15. Lewis drilling that off his leg. Kick ahead, Coleman Hawkins tracks it down, lays it in, and a foul. Trying to get the snatch back off there, Darren Armstrong. Madsen drops it off. Tui with the lay-in. Hand back, Marcus Williams off the glass. That's a clever finish. Okay, that should do it for our scoring, 93-79. And there's your final buzzer. We'll speak with Keith.